Disappointing start, no doubt. That was, we just didn't do much in all phases. Starting on the mound, we didn't pitch well. I thought a lot of our pitches were up in the zone. We fell behind a lot of hitters. Went to a lot of deep counts. We didn't get the leadoff hitter. All things that go against being successful. We just didn't get it done pitching wise. And offensively, we had the 3 home runs, but they were all solo home runs. We didn't have anybody on base, and we didn't have a lot of base runners. Just didn't have a lot of base runners. Maybe to the end we did. We started getting a few more, and we did. Guys did compete. Our guys never quit, but we just didn't play well. The at bats, we had some counts in our favor, if I remember correctly, a handful of counts that we had counts in our favor and didn't do a very good job. And then late in the game, we need base runners. We got to do a better job being disciplined. And we're up. It was a 2-0. We missed a take sign there on a 2-0 count that we shouldn't have been swinging at. That would have been ball 3. And then we swung at a pitch there at the end. We could have. We're looking to bring the tie and run to the plate. Had a couple guys on base, and we swung at a 1-0 changeup. That would have made it 2-0. Who knows what happens then when you go to 2-0? But we need to get that runner on base, so that brings the tie and run to the plate. Because at the time we're down. Well, we were down 4 runs, so just not an overall good game. A little humbling, certainly. Told the players, but baseball can do that to you. It's not the way we want to come out. The fans were fantastic. It's one of the better fan attendances I've seen for us on an opening night. That was really, really nice to see from our fans and their support. I'm sorry that we didn't play well for them, but we're a better team than this. We got to turn the page and be ready to play tomorrow. We got to play a lot cleaner game starting on the mound. Starts on the mound.
We'll open it up for questions.
Gino, what did you see from Gage tonight? Obviously not the start you would have liked.
No, and again, you're in the dugout, so it's hard for me to see in and out. I can't see location in and out, but I can see up and down. He's up a lot and falling behind a lot, and deep counts a lot from what I can remember there seeing. So all things that are just not good. So he's got to do a better job of the pitches that they hit. They were up, some of them, and again, if I had to guess the way they squared them up, they probably had more of the fat part of the plate if I had to guess. But I'll see it later tonight. But yeah, that's basically what I saw.
And obviously I'm sure he's disappointed in making his first start in college. What did you guys say to him, after he came out?
I haven't talked to him. Yeah, I haven't talked to him. I had a chance to talk to him. The game's still going on. I don't have time to talk to the pitcher there when we take him out of the game. JD does and talks to him, but JD will talk to him again, and we will talk to our team again certainly. But we can't fall off the deep end here. It's just a bad game. It's a bad performance from a number of guys.
What does it mean to have a guy like Chestnut who can come in, get 3 straight strikeouts, get you out of that jam?
Yeah, that was big. Ben's one of the guys that were going to be possibly one of our midweek starters, but because it's right now you kind of got all hands on deck, because you got to be still a little pitch conscious of the starters, being that they're still not quite stretched out. So we put him in that role where if we did get in a situation, which we did, we might need to bring him in a long situation. So that's why we did that, and he threw how many pitches he threw here, but probably 50 or so. I don't know if it doesn't say it on here, Josh, but he won't throw the rest of the weekend, because he'll be a guy starting for us next week sometime, one of those midweek games. But it was great. We needed that. We got 2 more games. We got to save our bullpen. We can't throw all our guys out there today. We did throw a lot of guys, but we didn't extend really anybody other than him and Torres a little bit too. So Torres will be a guy I would assume it's not probably throwing tomorrow, but the other guys grew kind of short. So.
Ian Farrell, goes out there. As his first hit, he hits a home run. Just what are you expecting from this year, his first year at Miami?
Yeah, well, that's kind of what we hope for. He's a guy that's got power. He's going to hit. Right now, he's hitting right behind one of the better power guys in the country, in Yo-Yo, and Yo-Yo needs protection. We got CJ and Yo-Yo together, 3 and 4 at this moment, and Ian has shown, at the D1 level, he can handle that. He's had great numbers coming from Florida Gulf Coast, so he's a guy that hopefully can be a consistent at-bat somebody can protect Yo-Yo, because that's gonna be very, very important for us moving forward. And he has the ability, he's got a lot of power, so he's got the ability to knock it out of the ballpark. I just wish there were some guys on base when those guys hit some home runs today.
And then, what did Penn State's starting pitcher do that kind of presented some problems early in the game to your batters?
You know, I think because this new rule is so crazy that he works fast and it works to his favor. I mean, it was kind of, I hate to use the term bush league. I mean, it's the way it is right now, but you know, they're making the hitters get in the box and they're letting the guy throw, and it's like they don't even get set, you know, and so it's really, really quick. There's no excuse. We're going to have to learn, because all their pitchers are doing the same thing. So we're going to have to learn our guys to get in the box a little bit more, how shall I say, just take their time a little bit more and not be so quickly to get in, even though they're on a clock too. The umpires put the hitters on a clock too, believe it or not. But I didn't see any issues with that tonight, because they were working fast and our hitters were in there. And I was trying to slow down with signs, but you know, anybody on base, you're not really giving signs. The pitcher worked fast. He's over the top. The ball gets on you. He's 6'6", 6'7", whatever he is. He's got some, you know, I think he was 93, 94 a lot of the game when I looked up at the scoreboard. So the ball gets on him very, very quick. And I thought he was pretty much dominant with his fastball. I don't think his off speed was a whole lot. He threw split finger, and a lot of them were down in the dirt. And you know, it basically beat us with the fastball. And like I said, we had some counts in our favor, and we didn't. You know, we had a 2-1 fastball. We hit into a double play. We had a 2-1 fastball that we hit a weak ground ball to the right side of the infield. We had a 3-1 fastball that we popped up. And then we had some other counts in our favor, too. I won't go over them all. We just didn't take advantage when we did have counts in our favor.
We'll do a couple more for Gino if you have them.
Gino, in the 8th inning, you guys gave yourself a chance, and
Yeah.
so even though you got the loss, you guys still fought till the end. So
Yeah.
is that something that you guys can build off of for the rest of the series, the rest of the season?
Yeah, for sure. You know, you can't. It's something we always talk about. No matter if we're up big in a game or down big in a game, which doesn't happen a whole lot. Usually games are closer, but if you ever the case, you can't ever, you know, give in. There's no clock in our sport. These games we could still be playing if we were still hitting out there and maybe tie it up into extra innings. There's just no clock, so you just never know in our sport. If we got another guy on base, like I was saying, that was the 8th. That was Patelli. If we could have got him on base, you know, the top of our lineup's coming up. That's the time run to the plate. So, no, you know, very, very happy to see that our guys, you know, battle. I didn't see any quit from our guys. We just did not play good baseball today, all the way around. Just did not play good baseball, and yeah, that's the disappointing part.
I'm not sure if Penn State announced their starters for the next 2 days, but
Yeah.
if they have, do you have your starters for the next 2 days?
Yeah, we do, but I'm not selling anybody until I know what they're doing.
Okay.
But yes, I do know who our starters are.
Okay. I didn't know if they'd announced it or not.
Yeah. Well, once they do, we will for sure. But I hope you understand that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gino.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. guys.
Thank you.
Okay, appreciate it.